don't want to stretch our arm out so it turns our shoulders. Because now it's too far, and now if your shoulders turn, your hips turn. Yeah. So now, now we violated the rule of keeping our hips square to the target, correct? So you got to make sure that when you put this ball out, you put it out far enough, but you can't make your shoulders turn, okay? You've got the end of the ball in the palm of your hand, which is really good. I want you to rotate it, no, your whole thing. Rotate your, rotate your hand down a little bit, okay? See, the correct anatomical position is with your hands at like a 45-degree angle. It's not straight. So when you're letting the ball go, the ball's turning. So I want you to take the ball and turn it so that your hand's in the correct anatomical position. So I like this too. You got the end of the ball in the palm of your hand, your fingers are spread, which is perfect, and it's in fingertip position like you're shooting a jumper. That's perfect for releasing the ball right. All I want you to do is turn your hand in a little bit so there's less tension in your forearm, okay? Now, I want you to keep your wrist in hand shaking position, okay? And I'm gonna turn it down so they can see. See, your wrist can do a number of things with the ball, right? And all of that affects the nose of the ball and how much turn in it is. The amount of you turn the ball in affects whether you can get it to turn over or not. The more it's turned in, the harder it is to turn it over. The faster your leg needs to be, because it's telling the ball to go to the left and then come back to the right. Okay? So I want you to shake hands with it, so that if I just pull the ball out, I could just shake hands with you. That's the right amount of turn in. Hand shaking position. So the end of the ball is in the palm of your hand, your fingertips are spread, your fingers are spread, it's in your fingertips like you're shooting a basketball jumper, and it's rotated slightly, and that's the way it looks, okay? Now your eyes have to have a specific part of the ball to look at. Otherwise you look at the whole ball and you end up hitting different spots. So it's like hitting a baseball. If you're going to hit the ball, you got to look at the ball and a specific spot of the ball, okay? So it comes in and you hit that spot. You're going to look at the eye in Wilson. The normal spot is 3 laces in and about 1 inch over. See how that corresponds? So when you go to release this ball and you watch it go down to the ground, your eyes are going to watch that spot, because that's the contact spot. That spot correlates with the sweet spot of the ball on the bottom. See, the interesting thing about punting is that you don't get to see what you're going to hit. You got to look at the top and hit the bottom. That's why kickers are pansies, you see, because they get to see the spot they're going to hit. That's why punters have to be athletes, because you got to look at the top and make sure you hit the bottom in the right spot. So you got to have a spot on the top that correlates to the bottom. Does that make sense? Yes, okay. So what I want you to do is hand position now, elbows at the ground, forearms parallel to the ground, athletic position, and just when you take the ball down, just release your hand slightly and let me watch and see how that goes. Okay, good. Do 5.